Hello and welcome to today's gaming news. First up is that Blezinski, the guy who made Gears of War, is leaving Epic. So the guy that made... he did a lot of work with Unreal as well, like, don't get me wrong, but he's the guy who made Gears of War. And he also did so much for, like, just console stuff. Like, so he really, like, pushed a lot of stuff with, like, graphics and things like that. You know, he was at the forefront of everything, and he's just left. It doesn't say what he's going to go on to do, whether that's going to be to start his own company or anything like that. Just doesn't really say much. So, I don't know, he's been doing it since he was a young kid then, so it's not like it would be such a big, like, it's going to be a big thing for him, but it's like he's been doing it his whole life, so if he ever wanted to do anything else, he hasn't really had the chance. But yeah, so if you really liked him, I would say go and tweet him and just tell him about it. Just be like, we want you to carry on making games. You know, he needs to know that he still has a fan base, I guess. I think he knows he does, but like, it's always nice to be reminded. But yeah, so the guy who made Gears of War is left. I don't know, say what you think in the comments below, but I think that there'll be some hard times for Epic as it comes across now, because that he's left. Next up is that Mists of Pandaria has sold over 2.7 million copies, so I guess that means roughly that's the amount. I've actually been one of those people. I gotta admit, for ages I was like, I'm never gonna go back to playing WoW, and all my friends went back to playing WoW, so I was sort of had no one to properly game with anymore. So I was like, alright, I'll play WoW again for a bit, we'll see what it's like. And I've not regretted it. I've not been like, oh, this isn't as fun, let's just raid with my friends and then play other games in my spare time. It's actually been, this is actually fun again. What the hell did Blizzard do? And I don't know. I think it might be because I'm playing a monk now. If you watch my stream, you'll know, like, I'm playing a monk. It's actually really fun. They changed loads of stuff. Everyone has new talent trees and things like that. I wouldn't say go and check, I wouldn't say go and play again. I'd say check it out. Look at the stuff that's changed. And then if you're close to going to play, I'd then recommend playing. But for the only reason that I only played because my friends was there, and then I actually enjoyed myself. So if you're close, then you're probably going to enjoy yourself, and then it'd be worth it. But if you're not, don't even bother. Just, like, there's no point in getting dragged back into it. Next up is that FIFA 13 has broken EA's sales record. It's for 4.5 million in under 5 days. So I suppose that's, like, quite good, but I'm not a big fan of FIFA, so I'm not like, yeah, go, you game. So I'm not really getting behind it, but I get you know, it's good for EA, so I guess in the whole grand scheme of things, it's good for the gaming industry. Although I will say I'm not a big fan of EA at all. I'm sorry, everyone that loves EA, I really am. Next up is that Assassin's Creed 3's DLC that's been announced is actually Evil George Washington. Mind blown. I don't know, this just seems mad. Like, I can't see anyone, like, I think a lot of people, I mean, like, I'm from England, it's not going to be a big bother to me, but I think a lot of people in America are going to get really annoyed. Like, everyone's like, oh, all of the English people are going to get really annoyed because it's, like, the battle between America and England that America won, and I'm always like, they didn't win. We was winning, and France kicked our ass. Because it was 2v1, like, and I'm always just like, so I'm always like, yeah, it doesn't matter. And then obviously it actually was a good thing, and I wasn't there, so I don't care. It was just history. It's like all this other crap that people always throw in your face. It's like, that was really old and ages ago, so no one cares. But this is like one of their presidents, so this made their country what it is. So I get more that it's like gonna be a big thing for some people. So I don't know. It could be awkward. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. That's it from me on today's gaming news. I will see you again soon. Don't forget to like and comment, and